Hello again, YouTube. I'm back with my pregame analysis for the Seahawks and the Vikings game. This week 11. Now it's a little bit late, but had some stuff going on, so finally getting a chance to upload it to you guys. It's been a great week, mostly because I haven't seen many trolls posting shit after their loss to the Panthers. Probably because they went and hid under their bridges. It's so nice when you have a 2.5 game cushion on first place. Anyways, another exciting piece of news. Found out earlier this week that Wilson is 2 wins away from tying the record for most wins for a QB in his first 2 seasons. With 4 games left at home, with 6 total, I can't see him not getting the record and possibly crushing it. First matchup is actually going to be just 2 players, Percy Harvin and Russell Okung. Harvin playing for the first time all year after having hip surgery, and wouldn't you know it, it's practically been an entire year since he has played, and it's the same teams playing from when he got injured last year. So who would have thunk it? Okun, on the other hand, or Foot, since it was injured, returning to his first game since the Week 2 game when he did get injured against, you know it, the 49ers. Now that he is back and most likely along with our other O-linemen, I'm a little sad and happy at the same time. Happy that our starters are returning, but sad since the backup looked like they finally played like starters last week. At least now we have a shit ton of depth on our O-line. Second matchup is the Hawk defense versus Adrian Peterson. Last year, he tore our defense a huge one. He nearly had 200 yards just by himself. But unfortunately, he can't win the game when the QB can't throw worth a shit. 60 yards, I believe Ponder had last year. Me personally, I would much rather passing yards go up and the rushing yards go way down come Sunday. I know the past month we have had difficulty containing those who run against us, but I only think that's because we underestimated the running backs. If you look at it, when our rushing defense has faltered, you can see that it was to not very well-known running backs, like Stacy from the Rams, who pretty much had more rushing yards than Steven Jackson had the past 2 years against us combined, and then James from the Buccaneers. But Mendenhall of the Cardinals and Jackson from the Falcons couldn't do shit against us. So I just think it's a matter of not thinking they can run against us. And I think everyone knows that AP can run. Third matchup is Ponder versus the Hawk defense. They're currently pending due to his injury, but most likely going to be starting. Now last year, like I said before, he only managed 60 yards passing, and that was without a hurt shoulder. This year, like I just said, he has a hurt shoulder from the last game they played, and he was balling it up before he was injured, if none of you saw the game or highlights. He is saying he will play, and it does look like that, barring any setback. I just want to see if he's improved that much in a year to where he can at least get to the century mark passing against us. I mean, how much worse can he do? Then again, Kaepernick couldn't get 100 yards against the Panthers last week, so I guess anything can happen. Except the Hawks losing at home. Nobody beats us at home. So if you factor in all the tangibles, 9-1 record, undefeated at home the past year and a half, the 12th man, #1 defense, up against a 2-7 team, quarterback carousel that looks like something out of the New York Jets franchise, #2 rusher in the league, Lynch, not Peterson, and a QB that wows you pretty much every single game. Put that all in a blender, blend it for 60 minutes, 4 quarters. What do you get? A Seahawks victory. Exactly. Looking like this game will not be as close as it was last year. My final prediction, Seahawks 37, Vikings 13. I'll see you next time, YouTube.